Dubbed the weapon from hell, the ICBM is not only nuclear-armed but nuclear-powered by an onboard reactor. The nuclear reactor missile is a weapons of mass destruction game-changer, and theoretically means the missile can stay aloft permanently, doing away with the need for silos or launchers of any type. One aviation expert said a nuclear-powered missile would be capable of flying at extremely low levels but would be so loud it would rupture the eardrums of anyone close to its flight path. The missile would also be so radioactive it would bring its own fallout even before the warhead had found its target. Putin has released a nuclear missile capable of staying airborne indefinitely. The warhead itself is believed to be 100 megatons, 6,500 times more powerful than the explosion that wiped out Hiroshima. Today Putin admitted the weapon was ready for production. He said, "There are weapons being developed, which I have already mentioned, 2 pieces of hardware with nuclear-powered engines, a global-range missile and an unmanned underwater vessel. In both cases we have completed the main development phase, in particular everything to do with testing the nuclear-powered engine, but this is not all we plan to produce and put into service. It's too early to talk about it, but we will do so soon." Earlier the Russian president said, "Russia's advanced arms are based on the cutting-edge, unique achievements of our scientists, designers, and engineers. One of them is a small-scale, heavy-duty nuclear energy unit that can be installed in a missile like our latest X-101 air-launched missile or the American Tomahawk missile, a similar type but with a range dozens of times longer, basically an unlimited range. It is a low-flying stealth missile carrying a nuclear warhead, with almost an unlimited range, unpredictable trajectory and ability to bypass interception boundaries. It is invincible against all existing and prospective missile defense and counter-air defense systems." Greg Herkin, Emeritus Professor of American Diplomatic History at the University of California and former Curator of Military Space at the Smithsonian's National Air. Leaked U.S. data suggests most of the Russian missiles have blown up during tests. Mr. Herkin said, Russian President Vladimir Putin announced development of a nuclear-powered, nuclear-armed cruise missile with virtually unlimited range. Putin called it a fundamentally new type of weapon, an invincible missile, able to evade American defenses. Some military analysts promptly hyperventilated. If we're talking about nuclear-armed cruise missiles, that's a technological breakthrough and a gigantic achievement. "These weapons are definitely new, absolutely new," said one. "Well, actually, no. In fact, the United States developed a nuclear-powered cruise missile prototype in the early 1960s. Project Pluto was part of a Pentagon program known as SLAM, for Supersonic Low-Altitude Missile. SLAM was cancelled in 1964, never having taken flight. Nuclear-powered cruise missiles were not a good idea then, and they are not a good idea in Cold War 2.0.